Marduk ASHARU. In the Enuma Elish, it is written, Name 49, Asharu, whose name guided the gods of destiny, all of whom are verily in his charge. Today I take you down the rabbit hole, but shh, I'm hunting the rabbit. We begin with the meaning of Ash. Ash, one, unique, alone. Or Ash, spider. And or wish, desire, possibly abbreviated as Tash or Ashti, meaning to desire, to curse. You see, your wish is its desire, in reference to cursing. To be bitterly oppressed by an unseen negative force, which would be the meaning of Marduk Daemon, similar to being prostrate under the lion. And because Batman never skips leg day, I am aware that the Tash and Ash refers to the Arlan Tash or Ash amulet of the Lion of Babylon. Arlan meaning pledge or oath, cognate with Mumu, referring to the supernatural power of the oath, and Ash meaning the desire to curse, and is related to the ornaments, or 6 figures of speech, cognate with Uka, but also to the Ravager and Destroyer. We've just had wish and desire, now we need a gift, don't we? There is no Aru in ancient Sumerian, but there is A and Ru. A, watercourse, canal, seminal fluid, offspring, father, tears, flood. Ru, present, gift, to blow, to give, to send, to be equal in size or rank, to send forth buds or blossoms, connected to the word curse, wish and desire, to butt and to gore. This would be a Trojan horse. Aruru was a Mesopotamian goddess. The origin of her name is presently uncertain, yet it is found in Sumerian Akkadian. It is Sumerian Akkadian. While initially considered an independent deity associated with vegetation and portrayed in hymns as violent, she eventually became viewed as Ninhursag. Her name could also function as an epithet, such as Nisaba and Ezina Kushu. She was often called the older sister of Enlil. What they probably mean by that is Enlil's female self, Mulmi Sarah, who was replaced by Enki. Therefore, Mulmi Sarah became Aruru, Ninhursag, Nisaba, and Ezina Kushu. We are told, but not directly. Now we jump over to Egypt. Aru, meaning reeds, or the field of reeds, which is the name for a heavenly paradise in Egyptian mythology, ruled over by Osiris, an Egyptian god. Aruru, the mother who helped Marduk. Marduk, who is now known as Mumu. Mumu, the child of Cyrus, the Mesopotamian patron goddess of beer. Aru, together with Ash, a cursed field of reeds, or a spider within the reeds. And of course, the wish and desire are used to open this so-called gate to heaven, a realm said to be amidst the clouds.
N.K. Saunders suggested that the meaning of Mamu could be interpreted as mist or cloud, and based on an episode in the myth of Zu.
In the battle between them, Ningerzu and Zu, an arrow speeding from the bow, Mulban, the bow star from heaven. An arrow speeding from the bow is ordered to return to its Mamu, which means that the shaft becomes again part of the living cane from which it was cut. The gut returns to the animal's rump, and the feathers to the winds. What does that suggest? For the Egyptian scales of judgment, it means it is the bow star from heaven, which of course in Greece are later attributed to Zeus. During the contest of Achilles and Hector in the Iliad, Zeus, weary from battle, hung up his golden scales, and in them set Keres, two fateful portions of death. This, then, is known as Kerostasia, death and doom. It's almost similar to Merodach, death and slaughter, Marduk, bitter oppression. The Greek word means death or doom, and refers to divinities. And the word golden in Akkadian would be Zuzu. Pa would be the feather. The letter M and the letter S are interchangeable. Therefore the golden scales are also the Mumu scales. For example, Zeus was originally a lion-faced eagle, which means he is identified as Anzu. Anzu, the brother of Mamu. Not officially, of course. In fact, to refer to one is to refer to the other, and to refer to golden would be another reference. Homer uses the phrase Keres of death, and by extension, the word may mean plague, disease, and in prose, blemish or defect. And again, another connection to Babylon, and related to Marduk Oka. In fact, if we combined the meanings, we would create Marduk Lugal Oka, the Ravager. The Greek Keres and the Sanskrit Oka, meaning ravage or plunder. And when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, sometimes in Homer the word amorai, yes, amorai, have similar meanings. The older meaning was probably the destruction of the dead. Ezekios of Alexandria relates the word to the verb decay. The Anunnaki are spirits of disease, who are the defectors, related to Merodach, death and slaughter. The fathers of Marduk, bitter oppression, who, like Keres, refers to evil spirits. They would be the Greek version of the Udug Hall. Mamu and Zu both mean knowledge, wisdom. and this would be the wisdom of Tehut, or Zu, the tooth, and is related to the resurrection spell of the vulture's collar, the scales of justice, all entwined with the bow star from heaven, the speeding bow that is ordered to return to its Mamu, which would be the source, the context, meaning the weapon of the gods. The yoke is the bow is now the scale, and they are derived from the Sumerian tree. They would be the forbidden fruit to which Cain must return, referred to as the living Cain. In Greek mythology, Cain's means basket of reed, referred to the king of Phocis. During the voyage of the Argonauts, Phocis, the father of Cephalus, was the son of King Dion and Diomede. Dion meaning the flower of Dionysus, Diomedes meaning god-like cunning, or advised by Zeus, of course. Cain's, the king of Phocis, son of Cephalus, married Evadne, the daughter of Peleus of Iolcos. Their marriage was arranged by the hero Jason in compensation for the death of the bride's father. According to the Bibliotheke, Athena gave Cadmus half of the dragon's teeth, advising him to sow them. When he did, fierce armed men, known as Spartoi, meaning sown men, from Spyro, the dragon, to sow, to spring up from the furrows. Correct me if I am wrong, Marduk's horned cap furrows, and the dragon and its teeth would be Tu Mushen Zu, meaning exorcising, conjuring, to interfere, using the dragon's teeth. Zu meaning tooth, and wisdom. Similarly, Jason was challenged by the king Aeetes of Colchis to sow the dragon's teeth from Athena in order to obtain the golden fleece. Mamu, Zuzu are equal to the word gold, all of which can refer to the dragon's teeth. Medea, Aeetes' daughter, advised Jason to throw a stone between the warriors that sprang from the earth, the Uddug Hall. The last name referred to a skeleton, Adu, Ada. The warriors started fighting and killing each other, leaving no survivor but Jason. He, without sin, cast the first stone. Oi! Jason, or Ai's son, literally Aya's son. Jason or Aya's son, which would be An Azu, similar to Moses. So when you hear the Lord is your salvation, you are referring to the healer, Aya's son. Who would that be? Oh, that's right, Marduk, Merodach. Similarly, Marduk absorbs all of the old gods, leaving only Ash, the one curse. The curse of one, of many, which is the curse of legion. Many of one, one of many. E pluribus unum. Similarly, Aru means the month of blossoming, related to Aya, and Gu, Taurus. Taurus is the symbol of the Anunnaki and is also the symbol of the ball. A related term would be Kasharu, meaning to wear, wrap, tie on, or ornament, meaning Kasharu is cognate with Uka and Ash, all of which are derived from the one curse, Lord Su. Asharu. To give you simple context, Asharu refers to the gift of the curse. Possibly Aruru will help Marduk in the creation of the Cursed Birdmen. Aruru, the Akkadian goddess personifying the earth, who assisted Marduk in the creation of human beings, the cursed creatures, which were created from the clay pit. Human being, human being, human being. Hu means bird or flying reptile. Mana, mina, man, min, men. Partner, companion, equal, two. Because man is the mirror of one, Ash, curse, Hu, man, would be thrice great, and belonged to the original Birdman. Mamu, Zuzu, the golden child, who was cursed with bird form when it stole the tablets of destiny.